Alright guys, let's do this. The 40 shit. I don't know why I said that. I have no idea why I said that. Alright, anyways. So, so tired. So, basically, there's nothing, no, obviously the market's closed, so there's nothing to trade. At all. Right, so the plan, alright, is to back test. That's what we're gonna do. We'll spend like half an hour-ish. Yeah, it's about 12 o'clock, so spend about half an hour doing this, back testing. So we're gonna do, yeah, we'll do like half an hour, and then I'm gonna basically try and calculate the amount in each one, whatever. In fact, I do need to finish off one thing, which is this, because I didn't end up finishing it, so go over to here. Let me do that. Yes, if we go over to here, this was edited this morning, midnight, like bang on. So if we go on the calculator, so we're gonna need it. I don't know why it's just not loading. What the fuck? Bro, I don't even know anymore. No fucking. Can you load? There we go. Okay, cool. GPUSD. I did hit one type bar. We didn't even hit any profits now. Okay, cool. That's fine. But usually you could either hold them over the weekend or not. But obviously depending on the brokerage firm, whatever, that could allow you, it might not. So yeah, so we'll do it like 30 minutes looking back testing, and then we're gonna go to funded. I think it's called funded. Oops, because I wanted to look at this because I wanted to get an account. Is it this one? I'll just click on this link because it's even more legit. But yeah, so I'm gonna move this up to this one. So I'm gonna just copy the link and then paste it. So these are all the things I took yesterday, all the trades that I did. Yesterday was a bit of a shit day. BUSD, meaning it was I think it was a losing day. I won't know until I, actually count these up. So first we're going to do these. In fact, let's just do these because these ones are going to take longer. So we got 3.3 plus 3.5 plus 3.3 plus 2.7 plus 2, 3, and then 5.4, and then 5.275 gives us and then we're going to do the other one, so 4.7. I think I have took a loss yesterday, to be fair, a very small loss, if that, or break even. It could be close to break even or just a small loss, in my opinion, but we'll see in a sec. 0.4 plus 4.4 plus 2.6, 30, which results us in minus. Technically we came out with a win if we were to count this one, but because we haven't, in fact, I don't know what to do about this, because usually with the other brokerage firm, usually you will be out of your position, so perhaps a partial is going to be taken this level here, so here, right where it tapped the bottom, which gives me 3 point whatever, but again we'll just leave it like this. But then the only problem is it's not going to be updated, so this is the problem I'm coming on. You know, so yeah, let's just leave it. We'll update it. But with this, yes, we are we lost about 1.6, actually 1.5 25 was the amount we lost, right? And then in brackets that was minus dollars $15. Okay, not bad. It's not, well, it's not great, but it's not terrible. That's what I meant by I didn't think I lost that much. I was either close to break even or was at a loss, because I knew I took way too many losses yesterday. So we got 1, 2, 1. Yeah, let's just do wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 over. So 6 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. 15. That gives us like a 30 something percent. 6 divided by 15.4. Okay, never mind. So loss, and then we'll just update this to 40. 40, like so. Can we do anything at the end of this week? No, we can't. So what do? We put this, okay, and we highlight this as a different colour we could do, technically. Or we could just do a darker colour. It doesn't really make a huge difference. And then we're going to put end of week. Right. Now maybe I could put this as white. Right. And then bold. And then click 12. And then on here we're going to put our overall profit for the week. Right. Because these are all daily. So we did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then at the end of the fucking week we lost, obviously, at the end of the day. But we only lost $15, like, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But yeah, yesterday was a little rough. It pissed me off a little bit, but it is what it is. So, anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to find the probability of this. So, the win percent. So, you add all of these up, I think. Shit, I don't even know actually. 42. And then divide 306. Mate, how do you find an overall? How? I'll figure out how to print out a fucking image. But I'm trying to figure out now how to fucking find out overall percentage on 5 percentage, some shit like that, to calculate the average percentage together, divide the sum of sets, then we'll apply. So add all the and divide by the sum of all sets. So 306 divided by 5 times 100. Yeah, that makes sense. No, yeah. 306 divided by 5 gives me my answer of 61.2 anyways. I think my overall percent was 61. So 61.2%. Yeah, 61.2%. That's cool. That's fine. So we made 61%. We won 61% last week overall on average. Good. It's pretty solid. Can't knock that. Although yesterday was less. So it was Monday, I think. Monday was kind of low, 42%. Start of the week was us, then the week was us. And then we're going to basically add these all up, all the profits, and then minus all the losses. So we're going to do $70 plus, in fact, let me do the pips. So we do 7.35 plus 44.48 plus 54.5, that was my biggest day, plus 24.7. This is 131.03, 131.03, and then we're going to minus that by 1.525, 129.505. I'm going back to 5. Okay, 505. We do that, which gives us our overall profit for the week, which gives us a profit of $1,200 for the week. Hold on. If I can. Yeah, sure. And then we've got, because it's usually times by 100, so even if we times by 100, it gives us our profit anyways. 100, no, 10, not 100, my bad, 10, which is obviously 1,295 and 5. So if we do plus dollar 1,295, and just round it there. At the end of the week, we made $1,000. Our overall win rate percentage was, as you can see, 61.2%. And yeah, that is the end of the week. That's what we made. Not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, I know some people can make these figures in a day for sure, but like, it doesn't matter for me. Like, to be honest. So what we do now is we're gonna leave it to be like a ribbon. So we're gonna create like a different colour or make it fully black. I think I might do that. Make it fully black and then do the start of the week. Right here, so it'll be this lighter grey, it'll be this one. Nah bro, no, fuck that. Let me just leave it and let me just do this grey. In fact, let me leave like 2 spaces like that, or 3, just because then it looks a bit cleaner. I don't want it to be too close, it doesn't feel right. And even that doesn't feel right, but I think maybe 5, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, sure, why not? I've been fucking around this video, I'm sorry, my guy. Why am I saying my guy? I don't know. And then again we're going to do what we usually do, which is the exact same. It's going to be Monday. I'm just going to fill these out now, because I can't really be asked to fucking do it. So it's the 26th today, so Monday's the 28th. Cool. 8, 23, and then we're going to do that and that. And then yeah, these are to be determined because we haven't even got to that day yet. But yeah, that is our thing. Yeah. So not much else to do now. We're just gonna go back onto the back testing, and then we're gonna close here. Because this is one of the prop funds I'm looking for. Right. So I'm not too sure exactly if I'm gonna use this yet, but I've been looking around trying to get some shit. So and I know I can get funded on a smaller account size, which is also fine, just because it allows me to see if I'm actually going to do it or not. But basically, as you can see, on different account sizes you have different sort of things, right? So obviously maximum daily loss, maximum loss 10%. If you lose 10% of your account, so if you're using 100k, if you lose 10k, your account's finished, and obviously if you got a 5k account, like $32, right? Which isn't a lot, but obviously the amount you can make with a 5k account, even though it's not huge, and this is why I was kind of looking at it, because like I could buy this, right, for $32 for a 5k account, and then even if I'm risking 1%, right, which is $50, I think, I'm pretty sure, 5k divided by 0. What? Yes, you fucking can. 5k times 0.101 gives us 50. Yeah, $50 each trade, which gives us. I'm not going to say exactly what it gives us, but yeah. Or I could alternatively go for like 10k, but that's not too bad either because I could buy that. Anything like here, I'm not like I could definitely buy a 100k account as well, but I want to try and like start smaller and then build my way up. See if I can prove it. I mean, I'm thinking about more of a 10k to be honest. I think I might do a 10k instead. But the point I'm trying to make is that you know it's better to start off smaller than thinking. And yeah, these are the profit targets. And then obviously if you look at profit splits as well, which is like one of the rules. Obviously it's not too bad I don't think, but I'll have to look into that in a sec. Firstly, let me make sure everything's good. Holy fuck. I need to wash. I actually need to wash my hair. Like, I need to shave as well. Like this part. I'm gonna just like get rid of the whole thing. So yeah. Anyways, so let's just go on a random ass pair. I mean I could also trade Bitcoin if I really wanted to, but it's the weekend, like Mark, look at that. Look at that. It went like almost 10 minutes. Was 15 minutes without a price moving anywhere. Yeah, nobody's moving the market at all today. Everyone's sleeping, nobody wants to do shit. It's literally every single Saturday. Let's get rid of Bitcoin pair, sure. I want to do a pair that like some people will trade like this, for instance. Euro against Japanese yen, because this is people will trade this. We'll use a 1 minute, just because I love to trade off 1 minute. I can trade off 10, 15, doesn't matter. But for me, I like 1 minute, because I'm quick like that. Okay. Alright, where is the price? I can't even see it, so cool. Alright, what are we looking at? Well, okay, so we had this huge move down, break these lows here, break these lows, break these lows here. Potentially looking to target this liquidity, potentially, but obviously it doesn't. It snaps back. Was this news related? Like, you know what I mean? Price comes down, just to fill up, cool. So we got this, we're looking for sales. We got one, confirmation. Looking for another. If we get the break below this, yeah, then we're looking to sell. Off of, technically speaking, so with the break, we're going to sell off of, we would have sold here, right, and we would be protecting this high right here. So we would have sold off of around about here. Where does it go below? Where would we be targeting though? Probably targeting this high, right, because this is the up move. this is the down move before the break up. So this level, what do we now target? Right. And as we can see, tilt profit. So that gives us a 0.9, which gives us a very small profit, right? And then we move it to break even, and we get stopped out. So what we're going to do is we're going to put plus 0.9, right? And this is in terms of what's pips. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do it across. I want to see what we've got next. So again, add the liquidation of this. We also were looking for buys over this. So we got one confirmation. Now we're looking for the second. But obviously we don't get it. We get the breakdown. So we're also looking to sell that. Know why? Because we have the confirmations that we already need. So we don't do it exactly online. We do it just underneath. Protect this level here, and we're most likely going to be targeting the deeper zone. So we had this one. So now we could be potentially targeting, something around here, right? This bottom zone here. Okay, so we're looking for around about here. But obviously that gets stopped relatively quick. Okay, so that gives us a minus 3.1. So we're going to just do that here, minus 3.1. Continue. We get liquidity grab most likely. Liquidity is low. I mean, we are technically still looking for sales. If we can get them, move down. And right there. So we had this up move, this break, this up move, this break. Off of here. Protect here. Probably partial around here. On these lows, or probably here in fact. Probably here. Makes more sense. And then it grabs the liquidity, only to come back up and stop us out, because we would move this, we would move this stop loss back to break even. So what does that give us in terms of profit? It gives us another 0.9 because we're not taking full profits, so 0.9. Okay, not too bad. And then we're going to play it out, see what happens. So we get this huge liquidity break. I mean, technically we were looking for buys in here, but we didn't see that until just now, so we're not taking a long or anything. What do we get? We get this huge liquidity grab, we get the breakdown, breakdown, breakdown. Nothing to trade off of this break, because obviously we got the break of this kind of here, which gives us our double confirmation for this candle. And then we are targeting, at this point we were targeting, we broke here, probably targeting this level, or this level, right, or this level, my bad. So that gives us a 0. How is that one got more? Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, so this one, 0.6. But obviously we let it run, right? So we were also targeting these lows. 0.6 plus, and then this one gets broken. And then we get this breakdown. So 0.6 plus 0.3, I think. And then we would have sold off of this, my bad, right here. But then this one got stopped, so we didn't. So 0.3 plus 0.6 gives another 0.9 on this before getting stopped out and break even. Okay. What do we get? This is very odd the way it moves, but again we got liquidity taken from this level, So we're looking for sales, we get this bang, comes up and potentially comes mitigate, breaks this low here. So again we're looking to sell the market, take prices lower, most likely to these lows there and these lows. So we get that break, and then again, so that gives us a 1.25, and then we're looking to take liquidity from potentially down here, these imbalances. So this is all we can work with what we've seen, so we get that smash into it perfectly, which gives us a 3, which gives us a 1.5, 2.75 win. Gives us another 0.275 profit on this, and then yeah, we would have took full profit there. So in fact it would be a bit more, my bad, I should have recorded that. It would be so 7.8, 3.5 plus the 1.4.25, something around here. It's actually probably a bit more, but it doesn't matter. So probably looking to take this liquidity, so that'll probably happen. There we go, we can take the liquidity. You see the break up, we see the breakdown, and we don't see the break up, we see the equal high, we see the breakdown. Look at the size of this zone, what do we get? Up move, break, look for another up move, then a break. If this level breaks, then yeah, we sell. If it doesn't, then we don't, obviously. If it breaks, we sell. Right off of here. Protect this eye right here. Target lows. Right. We're going to target this liquidity from down here now. So, right here. What happens? Comes and stops out. Okay, that's fine. This is a 1.8 loss. Okay, so we did this. Alright. To the zone. Nothing I can see that I can take, to be honest. Right now. I'm looking to sell from here. What do we get? We get the breakdown. I'm looking for the second break in this. We get it. Sell. Probably targeting areas in here. Yeah. Take 50%. 1.1. And then we're going to be probably taking full profit down here. Wait, so what was it? 1.1, yeah. And that gets smashed through. 1.1. 3.6. That gives us. Gives us a win of 3.6. Okay. We get this impulse up. Broke through these zones. Looking to buy in this zone if price comes in. If it doesn't, we're looking to buy off of this break because we had this validation off of this right here. But the only thing is we'd be protecting this and we'll be targeting obviously firstly I'd be targeting, if I entered off of this, most likely I'd be targeting this high, this area, right, yeah. That's my first place I would go to target, but obviously that gets fucked only to do that, which is unfortunate, but that gives us a minus 3.9. And I mean, you can kind of see when I do this over and over again, even though I'm losing a couple, we got the break, most likely looking for sales inside of here now, potentially. If we get the confirmations, we get the breakdown. If we break below this, then yes. Do we? No, we don't. We create equal lows. Same applies. We break, we sell, we break. Guess what? We hit our short. Only difference is obviously this is the high, this is the same high, so it doesn't matter. Target lows. We're targeting this level here, most likely, to target and take profits, most likely. And obviously we break that level, come to take these levels there, which would be my full TP, right here. Alright, so we'd also move this back to break even, and then bang, it gets broken straight through. So that gives us a profit of, so we do 7.2, which gives us 3.5, well, actually a bit more. And then 7, 10, let's just say about 10.5, yeah, that's about it. I think it's a bit more, but 10.5. Right. What are we doing now? We're just waiting. Let's see what we get. We did break these lows here, so looking a little rough. We're in this zone now for buys, so that's always good to see. What do we get? This break here, and the break here. Okay, looking to buy here, there, target. Let me move this across. Move this here. Shit. Let's move this over here. Breaks. Target this low. We're looking at probably partial around here. Remove these lines. Actually, just put it here. And then the second partial is going to be around here. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So first profit wait, what? I say meet. First profit taken, so that gives us, we won't lock, we'll wait till it, oh wait, no, we get stopped out, don't we? So it comes up, comes back down, it stops us out, okay, cool. So that gives us a profit of 4.4, no, 4.9, math is terrible, 4.9. Profit on that, okay. We get the breakdown. Again, we were looking for sales over this. This is why I was specifically targeting this zone, because I knew that price could come into this zone and then show some displacement to the down. What happens? Price comes in, breaks. We get the break up, the breakdown. We're looking to sell off of this. What do we get? The breakdown. Guess what? We short from here, protecting this high, technically. Right, and then that's it. And we're probably going to be targeting technically here, but because it would have hit, I'm going to be targeting this low here, which we might actually get stopped out because of greed, but again, I don't give a fuck. I've kind of won too many, so I don't care if I lose this one too far. What do we get? We get stopped. And I kind of expected that was going to happen. I shouldn't have even entered this, but it gives us minus 4.7. That was just very stupid of me anyways. Alright, what do we get? Because we were looking for buys, we're looking for sales off of this, technically. We get the 1, the up, and we're looking for the break, potentially, if we get it. If we get it, we're selling off of here. And technically, the last one was here. Targeting this as a low. than this, but yeah, we'll target this more specifically. And we get the breakdown perfectly. And then our last profit would be this line here, where we take full profit. Which kind of just goes sideways for some time, but it is a 1 minute, so it doesn't really matter that much. And then we get the breakup, so it's kind of looking like we're going to get stopped out, which we eventually take full profit here. So that gives us a win of 2.25 plus 6. That gives us a profit of 8.25 again. And in a second I'm going to add them all up. This is just consolidation now, in fact. Not much going on. So I'm not even going to touch any of this because there's nothing going on. Like, I mean, the structure is just bullish, break, looking for buys over this. That's it really. Do we get the confirmations? No, but we get the hold, zone hold. So technically we get this bullish break here. Could enter off with this bullish break, but protecting this low. So I don't really like to do stuff like that. I only like to use it with very fractal thingies, because then I'm a lot more specific with where I'm targeting and I'm reducing risk and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter. So we get if we're following what we are, we get this tap into this MB over on the left. So we're looking for sales potentially. You know, it goes in a bit deep, but that's good. We're still looking for sales unless it proves otherwise. So we get the breakdown, the break up. We're looking to sell off of here. So basically, if it breaks below this level here, this candle, we're looking to sell. What happens? It breaks below, we sell. Right, off of this, where are we targeting? Most likely this level as a low, right, and then most likely even lower, but realistically I won't really let them run that much, so we'll do that. What happens? Price comes down and taps out before coming to our direction, which sometimes happens because it's tapping into this area. So yeah, that's just unlucky, so that gives us another minus 2.4. And then we're going to end it now, minus 2.4. We're going to basically add them all up, all our wins and losses or whatever, over the course of however many minutes we just did this for. So let's just do this. We're going to do all the wins, and then where's the losses at 0.9 plus 0.9. It's 4.25, 3.6, 10.5. I just put 105. Fuck me, man. That's the worst thing whenever you're using a calculator, when you get so far, even though I wasn't that far, and then you put in the wrong fucking digit. 10.6, I forgot to see that one. 10.5, 4.9, 8.25, and that's it. Okay, so that gives us 18.75, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to add all of our losses. So we got minus 3.1, 3.1 plus 1.8, 3.9, 4.7, 2.4, gives us 15.9. I can't even remember what the first one was. I could have sworn I wrote it down, but I just can't remember what it was. Hold on. Maybe we do all of this again. Is that a 0.9 in there as well? Here it is. .5, 4.9, 8.25. Okay, gives us 34.24. What am I about? 34.2 minus 15.9, which is what we just had. Minus 15.9, it gives us 18.3, right? Which gives us 18.3. Which gives us right, because you times it by 10 for each one. So it gives you this right here gave me 183 pips, or $183 profit off of this. And yes, and this is why I show, and I have to show this, because even though I lost a couple times, this happens. But as long as you have this, it doesn't matter. Like I'll take this loss, this loss, this loss, this loss, you know, this loss up here. I'll take them all. The only thing that matters is if this number is positive. If it's positive, then you're fine. But you know, some days like yesterday, for instance, I was negative, right? I was down $15. But that doesn't mean shit, because on the grand scheme of things, you think if I make 183 on one day, or this week, as we saw, made like, you know, like 500, right? What, like 15? Like the fuck? You think that's gonna affect me? That's, you know, that doesn't mean shit, right? So as long as it's positive, you're fine. You don't have to like stress me, because then that's one day, and this could be from 8 o'clock till 7. Yes, it will be about the equivalent of a day's worth. Because that's almost 12 hours, right? You're not actually going to do this for 12 hours, are you? But and plus you can definitely take more than I did, for sure. Like without a doubt, like easily. But the way I was doing it, I was just trying to be like, I can wait for my perfect setup, which you can. But yeah, so it is what it is, and yeah, it's fun. And yeah, even this one, right? Like we were right about where it was going. We just got wrong entry. You know what I mean? So yeah, you can always be profitable no matter what, as long as your strategy. And this is why I always say to people, backtest your strategy, because if you backtest it and this shit doesn't show like profit, or you're like near break even or whatever, and you're not sustainably making profit, then you're not doing it right, and you need to go back to the drawing board and you be like, okay, well, what am I doing wrong? And it always comes down to just numbers, realistically, because yeah, it's like kind of like, you know, these wins are relatively big, and the losses ain't as big. Like when I do some good wins like 10.5 or 8.25, like those are good, and then there's losses there, like, you know, it's just a lot better. Yeah, so I'm gonna go over to here. I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna look. So payouts and profit splits. So this was the important one. So trader is eligible to request a payout every 5th day of the first executed trade on their funded account. So this means every 5 days you can profit, or you can request a payout, right? So there'll be an 80% profit split applied. So if you have 100,000, you're gonna take 80,000. Makes sense? Once the trader earns a hot seat in our firm, the trader receives an on-demand payouts with 90% profit split. So that's obviously with this, right? Which is good. 80% is good. And then here is some of the things like scaling, right? So first month for 4 payouts as a funded trader, there will be a 10% increase based on the initial balance. Second month for 8 payouts as a funded trader will be 15%, and then so forth, right? And then until you get this hot seat, obviously, which then has you this, and then up to $2 million, right, stuff like that. But that's when you get like really deep into it, and that takes you a long time trade. You know, at least obviously you got at least 4 months, right? Which is, it's not a long time, but it's decent. But yeah, so I'm going to be looking at this. No need to rush. No need to build a life in a day. There's plenty of time for both phases for sure. Like, you don't have to rush it. You shouldn't have to rush. Maximum. Oh. Maximum loss on the account is 10%. That's fair. That is actually really good. I don't know why you would lose 10% on your account. Then you're either unlucky or just not good. 10% on an account is huge. And that comes down to just fucking risk management problems. So yeah, we might actually like get into this, but we're not gonna do it now. It's a weekend. We're just gonna backtest and do other things. But yeah, I mean, there's not really that much else I can get into, like realistically. So I'm just gonna end this video. I'm gonna post this for later on because I got work, obviously, and then that's it. So yeah, peace.